Share, "The Future is Bright for S.H.I.E.L.D." by Jesse Sheehan. As a longtime Marvel Comics reader, this week was one of mixed emotions. On the one hand, it's great seeing one of my favorite characters, Black Panther, getting such a bold overhaul in his new series. On the other, the release of Invincible Iron Man. Bendis has been a hugely influential force at Marvel for most of the past 2 decades, and it's still strange to think of the company moving forward without him. The silver lining, though, is that he left Marvel with one final parting gift before making the jump to DC. Even as Bendis closes the door on Tony Stark's current journey, he's leaving Marvel with the opportunity to revitalize the S.H.I.E.L.D. franchise. Warning: spoilers for Invincible Iron Man. But for me, all of that is secondary to the focus on S.H.I.E.L.D. Bendis and his artists have laid out a wildly different status quo for this global peacekeeping organization. Gone are the days of grizzled war veterans like Nick Fury commanding helicarriers full of troops. In their place, Bendis has established a brand new take on S.H.I.E.L.D. where Leonardo da Vinci, yes, that da Vinci, is spearheading a team comprised of some of the brightest young heroes in the Marvel Universe. Both Riri Williams and Miles Morales have been inducted into this new S.H.I.E.L.D., with the hope that they can establish an organization that actually makes the world a better, safer place. Even with this brief glimpse of the new S.H.I.E.L.D., it seems as though Bendis has given future writers everything they need to revitalize this vital piece of the Marvel pie. Frankly, the past few years haven't been kind to S.H.I.E.L.D. As S.H.I.E.L.D. has taken on a more prominent role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel has repeatedly tried and failed to channel that popularity in their comics. The result has been one poor storytelling choice after another, from the convoluted introduction of Nick Fury Jr. to blatantly MCU-inspired comics like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Stories like these have shown little ambition beyond regurgitating what fans were seeing in theaters and on TV. Is it any wonder these books failed to light up the sales charts? The new S.H.I.E.L.D. in action. Art by Stefano Caselli. Marvel Comics. The last time I was actually excited to read a comic centered around organizations like S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra was Jonathan Hickman's Secret Warriors, a series Bendis himself helped spearhead early on. That was a comic that built on the long history of Marvel use spycraft, while at the same time making bold changes and introducing compelling new characters into the mix. It enriched the mythology of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra, introduced some terrific new characters and elevated Quake into a worthy successor to Nick Fury himself. It's no coincidence that what Hickman was doing with Secret Warriors is so similar to what Bendis has done here in Invincible Iron Man. Once again, a writer is building on established Marvel history but emphasizing the new and different over the comfortably familiar. The other major benefit with this new, updated S.H.I.E.L.D. is that it offers a new home for characters like Riri and Miles, characters whose fates are very much up in the air as Marvel transitions into the Fresh Start era. Many fans have wondered what place Riri and Miles will have in the Marvel U now that their co-creator has left Marvel. As Megan Downey discussed earlier this week, Marvel tends to have a bad habit of introducing new superhero characters and then quietly phasing them out once the originals come back into the spotlight. By making Riri, Miles and other teen heroes a part of this revamped S.H.I.E.L.D., Bendis is ensuring that fans of the characters have another outlet even if Marvel stops publishing their solo comics. I have little doubt that Miles will return to the spotlight in time for the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie this fall, but I'm less confident when it comes to Riri and Tony Ho and Brandon Sharp. I'm a happier Marvel fan knowing these characters have a place to thrive and continue growing, even as books like Invincible Iron Man and US Avengers reach their end. Done right, a new S.H.I.E.L.D. comic could have a broad appeal. Between the fact that Da Vinci is in charge and that it features a diverse cast of teen heroes, and Blade for good measure, it's easy to picture the new series appealing to readers who would normally never pick up a S.H.I.E.L.D. comic. Its success is hardly guaranteed. The comic book market is fickle at the best of times, and books focused on teen characters are never a sure thing. But the potential is definitely there. Bendis made his reputation at Marvel for breathing new life into old franchises like Daredevil, Spider-Man and the Avengers. Even as he makes the transition to the distinguished competition, it's good to see he hasn't lost that touch. Now it's up to a new generation of creators to take that baton and run with it. Between the Panels is a bi-weekly column from Jesse Sheehan that focuses on the world of comics. You can see more of his thoughts on comics and pop culture by following @JessSheehan on Twitter, or Kicksplode on Myin.